Hello, I'm Jody Wolf, and you're watching Expoz. It is October 23, 2018, 12:14 a.m. Birmingham, and topic, well, what better than November 6th election? And what is that, 15 days? What's going to happen on November 6th? Then the 7th, then the 8th. You know what? Just going by past behavior. Wow, this sounds like Dr. Phil moment, doesn't it? You can predict the future behavior. I mean, really, if you go back and look at someone, something, a company, anything that had a bad habit of lying, well, they continue to lie. And we have had a liberal media that we no longer know the truth. We don't know if they're telling us the truth or not. We have to go and support their answer with Fox or either some sort of conservative talk radio. And they're batting like an 80% line average right now. So why would we expect them to improve unless they want to improve on a batting average, which never get up to 80%. But they've proven that wrong. Guys, here's what I think. Even when they lie, even snoops will tell you they lied. It's that bad. So, but we have been hearing a lot of bad stuff in the last several months. A lot of bad stuff. From the first Supreme Court judge to Kavanaugh, and the lying didn't start then, it just ramped up then. And now it has reached a point where America, where the citizens of this country are really fed up with what they're saying even. Maxine Waters, she wants to put a liberal, a group of people that would be paid for by Soros to go after anyone that's shopping, that's buying gas, that's out eating, that may be out on Easter Sunday, that may interrupt them at their church. Except I'm not sure how many liberals will go into a church. But you know my drift. You know what they have been doing. So Maxine Waters, and I heard today, by the way, that one of her close Democrat Congress, I think, told her to shut up. Somebody needs to. She's a nut. And then you have Pelosi. She's right on the coattails, but she started it, and Maxine liked it. Now, keep in mind, in 2007, a preacher, evangelist, Kim Clements, was told by God that there will be a trump, and then he said, a trumpet for this country that'll come in at a time when we badly need it. And he says, a trumpet. And he said it'd be here for 2 terms, and told us all the things that would happen. And he said one thing that we knew, this is who he's talking about. He said in 2007, they will yell, impeach, impeach, impeach. And that's what we heard. So make no mistake about it, the right person is in office according to Kim Clements and according to the Mark the Fireman prophecies. The right man's in here. So now we still have the wrong people out there that's lying about everything. And we have Holder, ex-Attorney General. talking about when you get them down, then you start kicking them. He said that, and that stuck with me. Kick them when you get them down. What is this? The hood? Holder, are you in the hood? Or are you in your good old days? Is that what it is? I think you're a disgrace to your race. And then you have Schumer. He could be calming these things down somewhat, but I don't know. He's not about to do that. He's making a power play. That's what he's doing. Schumer is making a power play. He wants to be the head guy. That's exactly what he wants. Ask Snoops if he'll be the head guy. Nope, another lie. And guys, that's where we are. We have the liberal media that no longer tells the truth. And I don't know how many of them have been paid off, but I'm sure they're doing this for a reason. And I'm sure they're doing it for money. It's like they made a deal with Satan to do this. I believe that. My heart of hearts, I believe that they did just that. We can sit today and count those who's disrupting the United States on a daily basis, and those which you have conservatives that aren't doing anything but quietly taking it. That day is going to change, guys. But that's what you have, because there comes a time when you have to defend yourself. And but Trump has not been able to run his office the way he's supposed to because of people like Pelosi and Maxine and Schumer and Holder and about 42 others. But that's going to change. That's going to change here on November 6th. Because November the 2nd, they're going to be screaming, recount, recount. And then late November the 7th, they're going to say, you know what? These votes don't count. Elections, null and void. You'll hear that. You're going to hear it. You watch and wait. And November the 8th is when they start their destruction. Well, they'll start that on the 6th. But it's going to really pick up and ramp up. And I believe about that time you'll hear Trump make some hard calls. You know, he will have to have a curfew in many cities, and they'll be strictly enforced. And if that doesn't work, then the next step will be martial law for those cities, where the military will enforce it. That's when people get hurt. If martial law is not called prior to that, because people are already getting hurt. But guys, do you think God has gotten up from his recliner and is pacing back and forth across the room, worrying about what's going to happen November the 6th? Is God worrying about it? Well, then nor should you. He put Trump in for a reason, and he's putting Trump in to do certain things for a reason. You think Trump will leave before Roe versus Wade has been reversed? Don't you bet on that. Trump will be there when it's reversed. He may not be the lawyer in charge, but it will be reversed. So November the 6th, all I can say at this point, polish yourself, get yourself prepared, Get yourself ready. Make sure you got plenty of food in your house and tucked away in the cupboards, and make sure that you're ready for whatever comes. And I don't think it's going to be good. I think the liberal left, mainly the lying media, will create more problems, additional problems that will compound what they already have. But there will be an end point to it. Maybe the end point will come when we fight back. Remember, when they found O.J. not guilty, they didn't find him not guilty based on his guilt or innocence. They found him not guilty because California, East LA was already on fire. If they had found him not guilty that day, East LA would have burned to the ground. A lot of you don't know that, but go back and research it. But today, we are not going to not vote our mind by being held hostage one moment by all those that's already held us hostage and that has already hurt us with their liberal lies. Kavanaugh, they destroyed this man's life, and they're prepared to do that to every one of us that stands up firmly to them. Well, get ready to take me on, because I'm standing up, and I am not taking this crap anymore. I am ready to fight my battle, wherever that may be, and I'm protecting mine and what belongs to me. And none of you are going to take it away. If you lose, then you lost. Period. Don't cry about it. Just wait until the next round. But I believe you're hurting yourselves. That's going to last for a very long time. Liberals, I can see hundreds of you losing your jobs because you've destroyed the TV station that you're on. In the House, the Senate, and the Congress, I can see such a shift there that you guys will regret all that you have done against hating one man. You have chose to wreck a nation because of the hatred for one man. You chose to wreck and destroy lives. Doesn't matter to you for 330 million people. And you think those people will vote for you. Well, we'll see. We have 15 days to go. Jody Wolf Expoz.